Ladies and gentlemen, SSGL here, back with another poll report type of a video. And since we're going to be talking about Starlink Battle for Atlas, this is actually a pre-release poll. This type of a poll I like to do to reach out to the gaming community to see how important is the feature of split screen in upcoming games. Now, first things first, however, I would like to say a big thanks to Ubisoft for successfully implementing split screen into a game like Starlink, which is a game that's open world in space. So that had to be easier said than done, given that in such a scenario, gameplay mechanics have to be in place in order to make a feature such as split screen functional. So a big thanks there. Also a big thanks for those who participated in this poll. I'm gonna be leaving a link of the poll and the conversation that took place and the results in the description box below. And I also gonna be putting the results at the end of this video. This poll was conducted over at GameFAQs.com, the place where I always do such polling. Since it's a pre-release poll, it is going to be followed by a post-release in which I get to ask again the gaming community of who is actually using split screen and how much. The poll started here the 1st of July of 2018, of course, all the way up to today, which is again the actual release of Starlink. That means this poll took about 3.5 months to do, which is the longest running poll that I have ever done. As to this date, during that time frame, I managed to gather 81 votes, in which over 50% stated that when they heard about split screen in Starlink, they thought it was extremely important news, with the other choices being of significance important, more or less important, of little importance, is of no importance at all, not sure, undecided, and other. Now, this polling, when I went to GameFAQs.com, I checked on all three console platforms, given that Starlink is a multiple console release. It's on the Xbox, PlayStation, and on the Nintendo Switch, but it quickly became apparent that pretty much all the activity happening on GameFAQs was on the Nintendo Switch version of Starlink, and no doubt this is because of the inclusion of Fox McCloud into the game, which is the main character of the Star Fox series. That right there caught the attention of a lot of people. I myself am not play much of Star Fox. The only thing that I did was play it way back. I believe it was Star Fox 64, in which the game did feature split screen support, if I remember correctly. Star Fox 64 had the main campaign, and then on the side had a team deathmatch or deathmatch type option that supported up to 4-player split screen. But anyway, the inclusion of Star Fox made a lot of people excited. It quickly became apparent. It appears that the previous game that came out, Star Fox Zero, wasn't quite up to snuff. And I understand that it didn't have split screen support. Instead, On the TV, this is on the Wii U, and on the TV you control the ship, and then the second player controls the ship turret. So what I realize here is that when people found out about Fox, and on top of that, they found out that Starlink is gonna have split screen support, and that was a recipe to get people really excited. A Fox McCloud game in open world space, and on top of that, split screen support. Yep, a lot of people on the Nintendo Switch area were pretty excited about that. I found out. In the case of split screen here, it was pretty much kept under wraps, because the way I found this game had split screen was when I got curious about the inclusion of Fox, and so I went and read articles about that. And that's when I read that the game will in fact feature split screen support. As far as seeing that in expos like E3, PAX, and whatever, split screen support was not mentioned or showcased. Later on I think it was like between a week and a half, was when videos about showcasing Starlink split screen capabilities were beginning to pop up on YouTube. That's when you, for the first time, really got to see split screen in action in Starlink. But before that, it was pretty much kept secret, at least to my knowledge. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and post right now the results of the poll, and until the next time, people, peace out, everybody.